Hi and welcome to ANJ View. Today we're going to be doing a geek video, and that is The Flash so far.
The Flash so far.
Now this has been a very gripping season.
That's the first one, so.
Yeah, well, so far.
Yeah.
As the spin-off of Arrow. Very excited to see the crossover episode.
Spin-off?
I would say it's a spin-off of Arrow at the moment.
Yeah.
Because The Flash was viewed in Arrow.
Yeah.
But
I don't know if you would call it. I don't know if you would call it a spin-off or just like its own season. That's like.
I would say
linked,
it's slightly linked. Oh, are you kidding?
Well, no, there's like bits, but it's not like you don't have to watch one to understand the other.
The fact that you've seen the Flash, Barry Allen, I should say, in the Flash season, season.
But that's like saying, right? That's like saying you don't have to watch Doctor Who to understand Torchwood.
Okay, you've got us there.
Right? You don't have to watch Arrow to understand Flash. Because Flash the Flash in its own right is his own superhero, so he's not.
This is why people don't talk about the series, because there's just enough arguing about them constantly.
Okay. Yeah, right.
It's like, which is better, Superman or Batman? Oh my god, I've just opened that book.
Right, so The Flash so far.
So The Flash so far.
You've been introduced like to obviously the main character and then his like little team.
Yes.
Which is like each superhero's got its own little.
Yeah, what I like about the team is that they themselves are they've got their own superheroes that haven't been revealed yet, and you don't know if they're going to be in this series or maybe in future series.
Yeah, because I mean, if you're not like up to date with the comic books,
or if you're not familiar with the history, I mean, like even if you play the games, you know that a certain character from from the series becomes Killer Frost, who's a big character in Injustice at the moment. Even if you play the games.
But you see, this is going over my head because I don't read any of the comic books. So basically, if a name sounds familiar, I'll be like, oh, is that a superhero, a supervillain? I can't remember, but I know that.
Yeah, well, what I like is that there's so many characters and there's so many Easter eggs within the Flash series. It's just ridiculous. Like if you know even little bits about different characters, as you say, from watching other series or through games or whatever, you might recognise some names and be like, isn't that person who's that turns into that person, and blah blah blah. And they're hinting towards a lot, so you don't really know where they're taking the season.
No,
you don't know what they're going to do with it. Which is a little bit different from what you expect from Arrow, because in Arrow, once the character's there, it's like they don't have a lot of Easter eggs in there. Yeah. It just seems to be that little clip, the little short clips that they do, either shown in the past or at the end of the episode where they'll show like a character.
Maybe that's why though, because obviously Barry Allen works for the police. It's a lot easier to kind of put them characters into the story.
Yeah, and you know what I mean? There's a lot more Flash characters in there.
Yeah. But you know, like
maybe you could even say it's a contrast between his character with him being like a forensic scientist. Maybe it's like a contrast to that character, like working things out, puzzles. Seeing all these different things that happen, different like hints towards different characters and different villains and superheroes.
So it's like it is an origin story. Like that is basically what it is at the minute.
But I wouldn't say it's a bad origin story. It's not one that you see very often.
Well, no, but they're not trying to cramp the whole story into 2 hours, which is what a movie does.
It's not like the most recent Batman movies, where they're just trying to cram as much in as possible and make the worst origins movies.
With a series, you get to kind of explore the characters a lot more.
So, so what do you think as would you say you don't really know the Flash that well, apart from like what you hear about?
Well, basically, the only experience I had with the Flash was basically in Smallville, where he was the kid Flash basically still, I think. And that was the only really bit I've had with the Flash, because most of the other ones are like either like too old that well, you know, like the films that I just haven't picked
so
up
what do you think of the series so far? What did you like about it? Do you like any characters specifically?
Well, I like his little team, apart from the Doctor. Like
but
he's a bit.
There's a lot of hints. Do you know what he could be?
Well, no, because I don't know.
But what they're hinting towards him being is one of the Reverse Flashes, which, as you probably heard of the Reverse Flash, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I've heard.
And it's like one of Flash's biggest supervillains. And do you know the yellow blur that you're seeing around the Mother?
Oh yeah.
That is the Reverse Flash. Well, what they're hinting towards is the Reverse Flash. I don't know. You could take it into some weird dimension. But that's what they're hinting towards, and they're hinting towards that he is the killer of the Mother. And as you know, if the Flash runs so fast, the Reverse Flash can do the same. Run so fast, she can go back in time.
Yeah. So it's right.
So that's like what most people know if they've been looking online or.
But did he go back in time, or did he just kill the mom?
I don't know.
That's it.
It could be in the past. It could have been back in time. We don't know how they're going to take the theme and what they're going to do with the story. And
so it could be
anything else you want to know about different characters?
No, I think.
Do you know the girl within his team? I forget her name. Or something.
The one where her fiance died.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, for a start, her fiance is a superhero, and she's a supervillain in
the actual
comic books. They become in different comic books depending on what universe they're in. She is Killer Frost. He is Atomic. Oh, how could I forget? He's such a big villain superhero. And he's in that particle accelerator.
He's in the particle.
And he becomes like Atom.
Something like that. Right.
I don't know if they've already got their powers yet, or through the accident, or if they're going to develop them in the future through some other.
Well, there could potentially still be accidents, couldn't there? But yeah, I
don't know yet.
I like the Flash. I like the series. I like how he works at like crime scenes, and that's basically how he finds out about stuff.
I like how you see both sides to it, don't you?
I like
you see his day life, and then because to be fair, I don't actually know anything about the Flash himself from like his sort of view. I've always seen it from like the view of the group, the Justice League.
Yeah.
And from their characters and from playing games and Justice.
I've seen them in the cartoons, the Justice League cartoons, but
but as in the theme of him himself, it's interesting to see his life.
Yeah, because I think I've always seen him just in the costume in
He's
the
always
Justice
been
League. You know what I mean?
accompanied by somebody else.
Yeah.
And I think I'm going to enjoy the crossover episodes between him and Arrow. Because although they're made by the same people, they're very different series, aren't they?
Yeah. Arrow's a lot darker.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is.
But that's how you view Arrow, because he's got a very dark past.